Hello traders, Ala Peters, founder of Alpha Wave Trader Method. Alpha Wave Trader Method is indicator-free method based on price for entry and Fibonacci for exits. Alpha Wave Trader Method applies to any instrument and any time frame and can be traded on any platform. And this is what I will be sharing with you in this webinar. How I develop my method. I will show you exactly what I teach. But first, let's remember, never ever 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 trade with risks you cannot afford. Spend time reviewing US government required disclaimer, as it is absolutely essential to only trade with risks you can afford. Until 2008, I thought being a trader, being an investor in real estate and stock market was incredibly easy, as I was heavily invested in very strong fundamental stocks and real estate. In 2008, I've never thought anything will happen to my stocks because the companies were so sound fundamentally. And when markets were crushing 600, 800 points, I was still remaining confident in the sound of fundamental companies. That was a pretty big wake-up call. 2008 changed everything when I recognized there is so much more to the price than fundamentals. When I recognized that everything preset in price far in advance. When I recognized that when fundamentals and Fibonacci are in sync, that's when magic happens. For example, do you know that Apple is stuck 3rd month in a row? Do you know that Apple had been sitting at the end of the minor trend for 3 months? We will take a look and we'll see where Apple is today. Did you know that price spelled this out last year? Where the end of the minor trend will be. 134.38 is broken, Apple is flying to 146.84. Every level is significant profit target level, identified by method I started developing in 2008. In 2008, I had nothing better to do but to spend time with price, which I found to be incredibly fascinating. And when the patterns started unraveling in front of me, it became incredibly clear that price is actually simple, that price keeps repeating exact same dance time and time again. And if you understood that, you would completely respect what happened this morning on S&P 500 future. All recorded live when I said, absolutely no long entries into the end of the minor trend. We are staying out. A number of the students in the course reported being long from 2112 area. This was 1 hour formation prior to the market open with bullish rally from 2112, and this was instant collapse a couple minutes prior to major news, also triggered by G7 meeting. What did I say? I said, ouch, the timing is off. Very, very bad and very sad. That lovely short trade right into major news. We will not be tempted, we will not take the short trade. The moment you will start breaking the rules, you start acquiring very unhealthy habits. And what did the price do? Level projected since pre-market open had been reached. And I said, no shorts anywhere near. If you are shorting, you better know when to get out. This was one of the most crucial and most powerful formations ever. Decision point 1, crucial support, end of bearish minor trend to the downside. Decision point 1 was crucial minor trend to the upside. Last trading hour, people were asking me, how come you are not shorting? And I said, because the formation is drastically different than the formation we saw this open. There is absolutely no shorts here. Expect to see price here again. Price took only very minor, very corrective pause. Drastically different formations. When price comes to crucial support and resistance levels, you have to pay attention and see if rules are met. No indicator on the planet will tell you this is corrective fluff, ultimate correction, absolutely no short trades anywhere. Marketplace in correction 30 to 40% of the time. And this is exactly what Apple been doing for the last 3 months. Identical dance as S&P today on hourly chart, except this is Apple Weekly, and I look forward to taking a look at what Apple is doing today. All the levels posted on social media long time ago. And that's when magic had started, when I developed my first strategy in 2008, when I recognized that price is very, very magnificent puzzle. And more time I spend with price, more I continue developing strategies. As of today, May 2015, 19. 7 years, 19 strategies. And more I study the markets, more I recognized easier it becomes to read. And therefore I developed a method that based on pure price for entry and Fibonacci for exits. Trend inception is the most crucial formation. If you can trade trend inception and trend continuation, that's all you ever need. The same rule you can apply to 1 minute chart, you can apply to any chart. I'm quite surprised that people do not recognize that price is the same everywhere. Take a look on the structure. Do you know what chart this is? Take a guess. What chart could that be? Could this be 1 minute euro? Or could this possibly be some sort of stock? Who cares? It doesn't matter. Price is exactly the same dance each and every time. This is oil monthly. As I will be teaching tomorrow in Fibonacci class, open to all the students of Alpha Wave Trader course, oil spelled out since 2011 that it's heading to this area. Again, take a look on oil monthly. This is oil monthly bullish rally from 80 until 110. And again collapse until the end of the minor trend in 2012. And here ultimate collapse, and this been oil the last 4 months, reminding you, respect Fibonacci levels and monitor for reversals. And that's precisely why you've been witnessing this powerful bullish rally as oil came to reversal zone. An exact same rally as oil staged in 2011 on monthly is exact same rally S&P staged today from 2112 area. This is when I closed the room. I went to my favorite yoga class for an hour and a half, and students take advantage of the structure. You know the rules, you see the trade, you apply the rules, and enjoy the rally. That's all there is. Price is actually quite simple. If you just remove all the indicators, and if you are as passionate about price as I am, and you spend thousands of hours studying price, you may develop your own method. One of my favorite times to have a glass of juice or glass of champagne, depends what time of the day, and continue studying the price. This puzzle never ceased to amaze me. No software, no indicators involved of any kind, simply price for entry and Fibonacci for exits. That's all there is. And it doesn't matter what instrument, it doesn't matter what time frame. As I spelled out and I've shown this morning in the room, this is S&P daily chart. This is where a bullish rally had started with very powerful inception of the trend. When bearish market collapses and this is reversal zone, this is where a knowledgeable trader monitors for reversals. If you come to the website, live video had been made on Tuesday market close. This was the bullish rally we've taken advantage of on May 26th. Precisely for this reason, as bearish trend reached exhaustion of the trend. Make sense? I just saw the comment. Hopefully you can see better. Is everybody fitting the screen? Typically, Michael, you have to fix it on your computer. Hopefully I fixed it for everybody. Marvelous. So again, price spelled out since few weeks ago where the reversal of the bearish trend will be. And this is where a bullish rally had started on Tuesday market close. Simple and pure. So here's an example, and here's the fact. I do work with software developers on multiple projects and various things, and one thing I constantly recognize, every single software is delayed. Fibonacci levels tell you everything you need to know far in advance. Those of you who were in a trading room this morning know all of these levels had been projected well before pre-market. All of these levels continue playing out the entire morning. As I've been saying, pay attention. Expect to see the price at 21.24. And it may play out at any moment. This is where it's gonna get interesting. You will start seeing selling pressure. Bearish trend was completely powerless. Collapsed from here, but never made it very far. Buyers gave you very powerful opportunity to buy from 21.12, as the rules spelled out in the manual and taught in class had been met. Here's an example of why moving average crossover was my favorite indicator that caused me so much pain. Moving average crossover is absolutely perfect in trending markets. Do you know how long trending markets occurs in the market? Does anybody know what percentage of the time, roughly? Only 20% of the time. 20% of the time, moving average crossovers are very, very easy to use. What happens the other 80% of the time when market in correction? Will moving average tell you when not to trade? Will moving average crossover tell you when to stay out of market consolidation that plays out 30 to 40% of the time? No. No indicator of the planet will tell you stay out. Only your knowledge of the price and Fibonacci will. Here's an example of the chart of one of my mentoring students from 4 years ago. Only about 10% of the students in the course are beginner traders, and those beginner traders, believe it or not, are very, very lucky because they don't have any bad trading habits. They're not addicted to indicators, and therefore they learn very, very easy, which I'm very surprised. Quite a revelation. A lot of traders become addicted to indicators. And Jim came to me after being a trader for 20 years. Barely breaking even. In 20 plus years, investment of 400,000 in indicators was not paying off. Chart completely clogged up. Where's the price? Do you know where reversal is? Do you know where entry is? What are you investing your time into? your knowledge, or something else? I stopped counting after 9. There is a whole lot more than 9 indicators. Poor price, where is it? Impossible to see. There is absolutely nothing that can be seen on the chart that has so many indicators. Typically, trader will invest the time paying attention to something other than price. When poor price, completely clogged up. So when trader comes to the room and says, my goodness, how do you know that buyers are in charge? Simple. It's all in front of you. This is the alphabet of the market. This is the perfect dance. You know alpha wave trader method? When I was in yoga class, students took advantage, buying S&P at 2112. I came to the room for the market close. I said, ouch, ouch, ain't touching market here. This was massive correction last trading hour. Absolutely no reversal. I said there is no short trades, nothing. The only thing you can do, stay out, bullish rally will go on. And that's exactly what happened. Drastically different formation at this level, last trading hour, than at the market open. Knowledge is power, and no indicator on the planet will teach you that. Volume, trend inception, trend reversal, target levels, all in front of you. And as I've been showing in the trading room, pay attention where the price is. Pay attention what happened to the price. Price struggled at decision point 1 immensely. And look, this is market close, 5-minute chart. Worthless correction. Market came to reversal zone but didn't give any meaning whatsoever and found buyers where? Decision point 2. This is S&P 5-minute chart. Guess what? Look on monthly. Structure is identical. This is exact same thing S&P had done in October. Last opportunity to enter from decision point 2. And right now market stuck in complete correction, struggling immensely. Exact same dance as 5-minute chart. Worthless correction, and here is last push to the upside from decision point 2. And pay attention. Here is the most important level in the market structure, where trend decides. Do I want to become major or do I want to remain minor? Remember what has happened on Apple and where Apple is? All the same formula. Nothing is different. This is where Apple been stuck for 3 months. Just remove the title and recognize price is the same everywhere. If method works, it works everywhere. The only issue between different instruments is liquidity. And that's what my students tell me time and time again. If you come to the website and you listen to audio testimonies, you can see what students trade. Anything. Forex, stocks, options, anything that has price has alpha wave trader method. I'm using multiple Fibonacci tools and proprietary alpha wave trader settings, and that's what I teach in the course. Any platform I ever came across, currently I have students in Australia, in Moscow, in Dubai, in Beirut, in Texas, in New York. They all trading on various platforms. The key is alpha wave trader settings, which are proprietary Fibonacci settings. I do not use standard settings, and the rules. And that's what I teach tomorrow in Fibonacci class. So what makes Fibonacci so unique and so crucial. Fibonacci is perfect symmetry in everything that surrounds us. Fibonacci was discovered by Leonardo Pisano in 13th century. Did you ever question why everything that surrounds us has such perfect symmetry? Every flower, every animal, your reflection in the mirror. Look around, look in your hands, look in your body. Isn't it fascinating? Isn't this the most powerful confirmation that nothing in the world is random? Price has exact same sequence. And this is how this sequence calculated, by using this key Fibonacci numbers. If you know how to identify the trend inception using the golden ratio, you know exactly where a trend will collapse. All the levels spelled out on S&P monthly. If you know alpha wave trader rules, bullish rally, opportunity to buy in 2009. This bullish rally is exhausted. All the levels in front of you identify in 2011. 2011 spelled out where these levels will be. And this is golden ratio that's used in alpha wave trader method. This is the magic that confirms that life is just a stage. And each and every day you come to the markets, markets will test you. Do you know where Fibonacci levels are? Do you know where crucial reversal points are? Do you know when to stay out of the market and what not to enter into? What not to buy into? What not to short into? I will remove all the levels and you would be looking in complete shock. How did I know that? My students know it's very, very simple. Look where selling pressure came from if you were in the room yesterday. But first let me remind you something that's recorded on live video. Where this bullish rally that was flawless came from. Reversal of the bearish trend. And this was decision point 2 to the upside. It's that pure and simple. We took advantage of the bullish rally from here. We took advantage of the bullish rally from here. Outside of this level, never into the level. And pay attention to what happened here. All spelled out by the price since last week. This was pure joy. All recorded and posted on my blog. That's all there is. More time you spend with price without indicators, you will see price is simple, pure, and perfect. And this is what I teach in the course. This is absolutely core of alpha wave trader method. I discovered that price moves in 5 waves. I discovered that major trend consists of 5 waves. If trend is minor, it ends at wave 3. This is precisely where you see right now massive struggle on Apple. This is precisely where S&P been collapsing from on decision point 1. When price comes to decision point 1, which is exactly what oil had done in 2011, this is the end of wave 3. Trend is only minor. Price forms more than 3 waves, trend becomes major. That's simple. No need to make trading complicated. But never, ever, ever, ever ignore end of minor trend. This is the most powerful and the most crucial Fibonacci level ever. Because we always have minor trend, we always have 3 waves. We not always have major trend that consists of 5 waves. In the course I teach trend inception 4 rules. In the course you learn how to trade only with trend. Never ever wave 2, never ever wave 4. Only wave 1 and only wave 3. If you're acquiring position at the end of wave 3, the worst idea ever. Your success rate 20%. You buying or shorting, if you shorting oil right now, this is what you're shorting into. Your success rate 20%. You know where this Fibonacci level is? You never ever 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 short this late. You are staying out completely and monitoring if rules had been met for reversal. That's all. It's that simple. 4 key rules: entry, stop, target, and ratios. Essential. So right here in front of you, perfect 5-wave pattern, which is a major trend. And this is what price continue repeating time and time again. Ranging markets occur 80% of the time, and it's essential to respect Fibonacci levels. Except when price is ranging, you have much smaller targets. That is the only difference with trending markets. As our students trading beasts of the market such as DAX has trending markets a lot more often than 20%, and oil nevertheless respects Fibonacci levels in exact same fashion. So here's the most crucial wave, wave 3. This is the wave that you are after because it is always present, and nothing good happens if you're acquiring position at the end of wave 3. If you think you're riding very powerful wave and all of a sudden market reversing, that's exactly what happens. You're acquiring a position way too late. This is exactly why I said absolutely no short entries into these levels. Those who short it anywhere near, ouch, big problem. A very big problem. Stay out. Markets will test you. Never, ever, ever, ever short into it. Here's another example to the downside. Not a good idea to do so. Ouch. Respect the trend. Where it ends is key to your success. Here's an example of typical market structure. Euros 3-minute chart. Powerful bullish rally, 5 waves. Bad idea to buy this late. One of the worst things ever. Look back and say, whoa, such a beautiful trend. Let me ride this wave. Ouch. Entered into the brick wall. If you know Fibonacci levels, if you know the rules, you would know exactly when to stay out. The most essential and crucial component of your trading, when not to trade, is the key, identified by rule-based Fibonacci levels. Oil will take you for a spin of a lifetime. Until last month, I demonstrated the method on oil as well. But because 95% of the traders prefer to trade S&P future, which doesn't have any issue with liquidity, I said ciao kapao to oil, and absolutely nothing had been missed. I added multiple S&P charts, You can view performance including oil and S&P going back 3 years on the website. Almost done. Look forward to your questions. Here's one of the cleanest charts ever. Google 1-minute chart. Perfect 5-wave dance. This is a 20% success rate played out perfectly. Again, always acquire position at the trend inception. Wave 1, never trade counter trend. If you missed wave 1, acquire position at inception of wave 3. So there we go. Alpha wave trader method based on pure price for entry and Fibonacci for exits. No software, no indicators of any kind. Method traded by graduates on any instrument, any platform, and any market. Students come back to me with the instruments I've never heard of. forex pairs, stocks, ETFs, I've never looked at in my life because price is the same everywhere. You as a trader need to identify what's appropriate for you, your account size, and your psychological comfort. Fibonacci price waves are essential to successful trading career. Give you high probability entries, high probability targets, and crucial areas of inherent danger. Monday morning you should be getting invitation to the trading room. In the trading room I demonstrate the method on S&P 500 future. Room for the visitors is entirely separate from education room. I run 2 trading rooms simultaneously. In education room, all of my students hear guide live trading and we discuss every trade setups. With students, we have drastically more trade setups. It is always a priority to discuss everything prior to bringing it to the trading room. Alpha Wave Traders Club is a graduate club. If you will decide to learn the method and you want to remain with the rest of the students, that's all there is. We start from scratch on Monday. In the course, I have a lot of students who are coming back Friday to Fibonacci class years after graduating course because it's never boring and it's a lot of fun. The course is 8 weeks. A lot of people come to me in panic, like one of the students currently who started course 2 weeks ago asked me for time off. It's absolutely not a problem. Here's an email from Preston who started course 2 weeks ago. This is very typical email and this is what mattered to me. And this is a student who's already dying to sign up for the Dream Bootcamp, which is something I do once or twice a year. That's all there is. If you're considering taking a course, if you're interested in Fibonacci in price, I never hear any complaints, any grudges from my students. 10% of the students learn the method within 1 class. You learn strict 4 key rules for entry, stop, and target, trend inception, and trend continuation strategies. We meet daily at 9:15 EST. It is absolutely not a requirement to be in the class daily. Strategy classes every Monday where I will start from scratch this Monday, and Fibonacci classes every Friday. Private mentoring course is a lot longer. You have access to all the group sessions, everything we can do in group, and we also meet one-on-one. You have my information right in front of you, phone number and email. If you would like to learn anything and everything about the method, browse about section, and you could see we have very close community of traders who become my dear friends. I try to update pictures as much as I can. We're running out of space on the website. I have about 50 pictures prior that cannot be uploaded as we out of space. I constantly meet with my students. This is a meeting last month in New York. William Option Trader Search Future Trader. This is a meeting 2 months ago in Newport Beach, California. As you could see, students trade absolutely anything and everything. So that's all there is. Pure price for entry, Fibonacci for exits. I teach you how to fish, and if you play by the rules, you can trade any instrument on any platform and any time frame. So pretty please, I look forward to answering your questions. Let me know what questions you have about what instrument and what time frame, and I will gladly analyze it for you. 2 questions prior to the market, ES 15 and 5-minute chart. I had shown you 5-minute chart, the long trade that our students had taken advantage of earlier. Around 1 p.m. this afternoon, when room was closed for a break. Just to remind you, this is 5-minute chart, as I had shown you earlier. Correct? This 5-minute bullish rally had taken massive correction at the market close. Way too late to acquire a position. Knowledgeable trader was entering position at 21.12. This is S&P 5-minute chart. Next question, our 30-year bond. What time frame, please? Is it 1 minute or is it yearly? So if you please post the instrument and time frame next to it, I will gladly answer it for you. Bonds, what time frame please? Somebody asked me about bonds. I'm not sure what this means. 3-minute chart? Three-minute chart? I'm not sure what 3 stands for. ZBR3, 30-year. ZB, 30-year chart. It's incredibly correct. ZB, is this 30-year? I don't trade bonds, so please help me. Is that the correct bond? Yes. Okay, here's 3-minute chart bonds. Frankly, it hurts my eye to look on 3-minute bonds because I adore bonds, but much larger time frame. So this is where the short, just to show you where the bonds closed today. Absolutely nothing spectacular, and if you look on this chart, I would not be touching it with a lightning pole. But here's the dance between the levels at the market close. Poor bonds. This is a collapse on the bonds, decision point 2, and here is the dance between the levels. Remember the importance of the end of the minor trend to the upside. Never enter into it. Oil monthly. Oil monthly posted on social media and forum with projections to the upside. Here are the levels to the upside on oil monthly. The end of the minor trend on oil monthly will be 69.40. Very crucial area, as you're witnessing time and time again. Minor trend is always present. At this area, it's key to monitor for alpha wave trader rules to see if trend is capable of going further up. One step at a time, rules must be met at every level. Next level 76.45 only if 69 is broken. After this level, price will head into reversal zone. But one step at a time, 69.40 is next. And that will be the key. Walt, unfortunately, very few people ever ask me about US dollar. I'll be honest, maybe once every 2 years. And because it requires additional expense for data feed, I don't have US dollar, but I will gladly answer anything that you can think of that will be similar. Netflix, what time frame please? Coming up? Let me know. Here we go. Here's the data feed. Netflix. Any stocks, please spell it out right now. We have about 15 more minutes. I look forward to answering your questions. Netflix coming up. No other questions, only Netflix? I don't have US dollar index, unfortunately. It's very bizarre. It's showing up here. I do not understand why in US brokers charge such exorbitant fee for that data, which hardly anyone uses. VIX will show up under VIX. VIX under what? Remind me, under stock, correct? Let's look on Netflix. Let's just take one step at a time. Pretty interesting questions. Let's go on Netflix. What time frame, please? Daily. Coming up. So I spelled out forever and ever and ever, and I can find the old screenshots on Netflix. Also, if you go to the website, you can browse the Fibonacci archive to see all the old levels with all the projections going back years, as well as social media, Facebook, tons of screenshots with projections on anything and everything. This is one of my favorite screenshots of all times, Euro, short from 3800, with projection for the end of the minor trend at 3400, before I left on vacation in July 2014, where Euro was struggling at 3400 forever. Once 3400 was broken, collapse was complete. So, Netflix weekly. Netflix gave you flawless point of entry. A number of our option traders had taken advantage of the structure. I have quite a few emails. I'm actually looking on weekly chart, believe it or not. I'm not looking on daily yet. I would like to show you where Netflix is heading to. Netflix is heading to 700. 700 is broken. Netflix is heading to 850.50. The end of the minor trend had been broken. Based on Alpha Wave Trader, you had opportunity to buy Netflix on weekly at anywhere between 300 to 450 area. That was your last opportunity to buy, 450. Netflix currently at 626. Going to daily chart as promised. Daily chart is not as magnificent. On daily chart, buyers are incredibly tired. Daily chart at reversal levels. If you're trading daily, this is not the place or time to buy Netflix. Pay attention to what happened on Netflix when Netflix came to the end of the minor trend. Fight for 4 days. And this is where it's getting not very attractive. Massive bearish correction. Your success rate if you're acquiring position here on daily, 20%. Always buy prior to reversal zone. Never, ever, ever here. Buy based on Alpha Wave Trader method at 560 area. Ruben already brought up oil multiple times. You already saw oil. It's exactly identical structure. So again, I know that I have VIX. I already answered multiple questions on VIX prior. Any other questions, ladies and gentlemen? My pleasure, Abe. I have no problem pulling up USO again, but we already looked on oil. Don't expect much different. Here is US oil. It will be identical to what I had shown you on future. Looking for VIX. I know I have it. I'm just trying to see what is it under. Anyway, index. Would it be under index? You gotta tell me what should be under. Coca. Question about Coca. Coca futures. VIX is index. Thank you. Coca. Okie dokie, let's go index. So let's look on this index together because I know I have it. What would it be under? VIX, right? Trend. Here's VIX, finally. I know I have it. We got VIX. Thank you. Future, we're looking on Coca future. Let's get Coca future going. Do you know abbreviation on Ninja? will be a lot faster. I don't think I've ever in my life looked on cocoa. Let's look on cocoa. I love questions and instruments I've never heard of. Here we go, CC. Okie dokie, the only thing you have to do is tell me what time frame you would like me to analyze. I have VIX, I have cocoa. Let's go. First question was about VIX. What time frame, Ruven? Guys, it's going to take me a while to get that data. It's going to be very, very slow getting that data right now on VIX after market close. That's the problem. Let's look on cocoa. Right now, it's not going to be very fun getting VIX data. That's going to be a problem. Cocoa, what time frame, please? I will take a look on oil, Ruven, gladly. Michael, what time frame cocoa? Is that daily? $15. Please educate me about cocoa. What's so special about it? I would be highly concerned about liquidity. When I hear exotic instruments like this, here is cocoa. If you know the method, you had opportunity to buy. Take a look where cocoa on 15-minute chart is. Look at this dance. It's perfection. Let's look carefully what price had shown you. What has price done at the end of the minor trend? Warned you, never short near this level. Remember what has happened on S&P this morning? Never short into this level. Exact same thing happened on cocoa. Bearish trend thought for a while, quite a while, looks like 2 hours. Finally collapsed to decision point 2. Shocker! Second support level. Bounce again. Isn't price magic? Decision point 1, decision point 2, and here goes reversal zone. Where did the price push to? Try to break through the end of the minor trend to the upside. It's all in front of you. First support, second support, and here's the reversal zone. Never, ever, ever, ever short into it. Buyers tried initially to break through this level to the upside, collapsed completely, and staged powerful rally that's still struggling to break through. What is the price telling me right now? Where is it heading to on cocoa 15-minute chart that I've never seen in my life? Price is showing that it's heading higher, much, much higher. This is where price is heading on cocoa. There are a few other nuances you have to pay attention to before the price will get here. It will not be without pain and suffering. Here you have to monitor for alpha wave trader rules to see if the trend will remain minor or not. Next level will be 31.51. One step at a time. Respect the rules and monitor if it's time to get out of position. Buy at reversal area 3100. So here's my favorite screenshot of all times. Take a look at this one. And I promise you, I love looking at Euro because it's very annoying to be poor American. Euro makes my heart sing because it's gonna go down, down, down. It's not done. So, as I spelled out since 2012, posted on social media, in this screenshot you see alpha wave trader method right here in front of you. Pay attention. Euro came to the upside to decision point 1 in 2013, sorry, all spelled out by the price since 2011. Price struggled first time at decision point 1 for 5 weeks. Came to decision point 2, 3 weeks. First time reversal zone, Very, very crucial reminder. And complete collapse to decision point 2. Jean, if you're trading 1 minute S&P, it would be a very big difference if you're trading Euro weekly. Whoever trades whatever they want, as I had shown you. My students trade anything from stocks to options. Whatever you want to trade, what up to you. Students who trade options hold them for a couple of days to a couple of years. Students who trade futures hold them for a couple minutes or a couple hours. Students who trade Forex hold them for hours or days to come. What you trade is up to you. You learn the method on S&P. In private mentoring, I concentrate on the instrument of your choice. So, let's take a look where Euro is today, based on Alpha Wave Trader method, short from 3800. With brutal fight at 3400, just like brutal fight to the upside at 3400. So let's see what Euro is doing today. First, I would like to look on larger time frames, and then we can look on very small charts, shall we? I can do this 24/7. It never gets old. I actually have somebody in the course named Jean right now, which is a very unique name. Very beautiful man. So, shocker! Where's Euro right now on weekly chart? Where's Euro been finding the bounce? Decision point 1, all spelled out since few years ago, 2012. Where's Euro heading to if he'll find enough power to break through this level? 84, then 55. Not bad. Short from 3800. How long Euro will dance here? I don't know. I don't know if Euro gonna dance here for a couple of weeks or a couple of months. Euro respecting this level highly. Buyers are very, very weak. Let me show you where the sellers came from. Exact same thing as happened today on S&P. Those of you who were in a trading room this morning, here's Euro. How cute! Never gets old. Bullish trend came to the end of the minor trend to the upside. Ouch! Did you know to get out? Remember what happened on S&P hourly? Pre-market? Exact same thing. All the same formula. Doesn't matter to me what instrument I'm looking at. Price is identical everywhere. That simple and that pure. So this will remain war zone between minor trends. It's not over. How long Euro will respect this level? I don't know. I cannot time the markets, but I can tell you where price is heading to. So, last question, pound. I love looking on pound and euro on yearly charts. Not a very bright future for years to come. In the next 5 to 10 years, we Americans are not going to be poor. And that's a beautiful thing if you love to travel. So let's look on pound 5-minute chart, shall we? But first I would like to show you where a bullish rally came on pound from. Would you like to see? First, look where collapse on pound weekly came from. Is that clear what happens if you're acquiring position into reversal zone? Ouch! Is that clear where we are on S&P right now on monthly chart? Pay attention what pound had done before I will bring up S&P. This is pound weekly. This is the bounce from decision point 2. Last chance to acquire a position. Shocker. S&P monthly. Last chance if you're trading monthly chart. Where's the price now? In correction. What did pound do? Dance, dance, dance in correction, and then ultimate reversal. This is exact same thing S&P will do. No ifs or buts about it. And is it shocking where the seller's coming from on pound? And where will the problem be? At 5200 level. And that's the power of the price and Fibonacci. Price is perfect, simple and pure. If you play by the rules, and if you just remove all the indicators, you will see price is not complex. It's very beautiful puzzle, and that's what I teach in the course. So if you'd like to join us, please review the info on the website. Last trade recap from yesterday posted on the website. I highly encourage you to listen to the graduates. Everything about method under about, everything about course under learn. At any moment you would like to send me email with any questions, any comments, always feel free. Click on contact us page. Here's my phone number and here's my email. Latest videos, latest blogs posted on YouTube channel, library of years worth of videos, and blog has a lot of fun things. If you trade S&P, you know how powerful FOMC was. This was pure blast. This was the bullish rally I had shown you from reversal zone. So thank you, traders. Thank you so much. I look forward to hearing from you. Monday morning, monitor your inbox for trading room invitation. Do not ever bookmark it. It will not work. Please arrive on time if you would like to see Fibonacci market review. And if you'd like to join us in the course, I look forward to seeing you in Fibonacci class tomorrow and in basic strategy class on Monday. Excellent timing to sign up to review the manual and modules prior to Monday and to meet all other students who are coming to the class tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. EST. Thank you, traders. Thank you so much for your time. Have a marvelous weekend. Always open to hear from you. Thank you, Ruben. Thank you, Miguel. Thank you, William. My joy and pleasure being here with you. Thank you, Walt. My pleasure. Thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. Bye-bye, traders.